today. It's up 2.8%. Another up day, especially after reporting earnings. The stock has been pretty much going up and up. And so far from earnings, it's up around 20+%. So what to watch from here? We have talked about this name many times. Let's have a look. At the moment, stock is trading at 1919 basically. And let me switch to a daily chart. So we have spoken about this level many times, this $18 level, which is back from 2014. And it did break out of that level, and now it's on its way to the next level of resistance, which is $20. So we have to go back for this stock maybe 20 years to be able to see those levels, and 18 was a multi-year. So let's have a look at maybe 19. I'll go back a little bit more. 1990s, I guess. So hold on a second. So maybe I will pull the yearly chart here, but all right, so this is it. What a chart, right? We have gone through all the way back to 1995, where the stock was $4 and went to all-time highs of a 95, which was not 95, 38 actually, 1998. So that's when it had. That's how far I could go back to see what's going on with this name, because look what it has done in early 2000s. 2010, 2014, it hasn't traded above 18 for 30 years now. Can you believe that? 30-year breakout for Ford, and now from here, so you want to be a bit careful with this name, because it trades with very tight range, and average true range for the stock is 64 cents, and it's not a big mover. It has a big float. So you want to be patient with it, and it will definitely give many opportunities to enter this name if you're interested in it. And for me, that support of the breakout of $18 that we did break out right here is going to be a support if this stock pulls back down. Or I will be looking at the moving averages, but we'll look at the moving average soon. So resistance, $20. Above 20, we have a 24. I think I looked at those on a dailies, but this is a yearly chart, so sorry about that. I don't want to take your time just basically going through my settings and pull up the different settings. But 24, 20. So these are the two levels. Until then, we're going to definitely update this video. But let's switch to a daily chart, all right? So on a daily chart, we'll take a look at the moving averages, and we'll also take a look at the option activity, what's going on there. So if you look at the daily action for the past month or so, it has almost gone up 80% or so. So that's a big move for Ford. And if you look at the moving averages, they are still lower here. They have to creep up there. $14 for $14.60 for 50-day moving average, even 20-day moving average trading around right there at 16. 200-day moving average all the way here at 1340. So all moving averages here trending to the upside. Momentum is to the upside, but maybe getting a little bit overextended, and that $20 could be that level where you might see that pullback. All right, so what about the option activity? So if we take a look at just today, it has been only 3 hours since market opened. Just today's activity, what's the volume? We can take a look at that, and pretty much from there, 664,000 calls traded so far, 163,000 puts were traded. So there are a lot of call volume for Ford, which I haven't seen that much of a volume in recent weeks and even months. So that means there's a lot of traders interested in this stock, which was a sleeper year back. But let's see what people are betting on. Like what are the strike prices are people buying? So for the puts, looks like 17 and 1750 are most popular. There are even some 1850, 18 puts. But for the calls, people are coming in for $18 calls, $19 calls for December, even next year, January 19 calls, June next year calls, so even $20 calls. So looks like people are staying closer to the money. There's no like a reckless calls except for this spread, which is February 22 and 24. So, and that's why 24? Well, that's the resistance, all right? So that's why you need to go back, look at the resistance levels and see what option traders are doing here. So yeah, so this is someone who bought 1,000 contracts, 22 call and 24 call, which is a spread. It could be a debit spread, and yeah, they know what they're doing. They know what they're looking at. So that's interesting. And there are some $30 calls for next year as well. So okay, so I was scrolling down and look at these calls. So yes, there are some people betting on 25 strikes and 30, but they have time next year. So by looking at today's option activity, in short, it's very, very bullish to me personally, but it can't just go straight up and up and up. So it's going to pull back, and I'm just looking for a pullback. I don't have a position. I just wanted to make this update video for Ford because a lot of people looks like thought that I forgot about this name. No, I have been watching this name. I'm keeping an eye on pretty much most of the stocks. Just comment below like what stock we should take a look. All right, so that's it for this one. Thank you. I will see you in the next one. Peace.